Hi, welcome back to another video with True Talk with Didi. Guys, I cannot believe I did it. I cannot believe I let it go. I cannot believe I did it. Oh my gosh. I just cannot. I can't. When God tells you to do something in your life and you are afraid to do it because what you see is the flesh and we're supposed to live by sight. Live by faith, not by sight. So sometimes our sight can tell us, don't do that. That may not be a good thing to do. And our spirit is telling us, do what I said because God is speaking. Guys, I did it. I cannot believe that I did it. I cannot. I walked away from my 9 to 5. Yes, I did. If you go back to my other videos, way back to my other videos, you will see I started that job July of last year. When I started the job, God had made a promise to me. He said, go ahead and select this job and I'm going to move you to where you need to be. My testimony and my story was when God was moving me and shifting me into this job, it was less than I was getting ever paid. And it was more like a remote home job. And I held it for almost 2 years. Today, I actually told the job today. I said, effective today, I will be putting my 2 weeks notice in. My last official day is December 12th. Now, some people in this comment may say, so what are you going to do? Didi, I can't believe you did that. What are you going to do? It's not about what I'm going to do. It's about what God instructed me to do. I was never supposed to keep this 9 to 5 as a permanent role. I was fighting against all odds to keep it because it was familiar and it was easy to do and I didn't have to do a lot, right? And of course, it paid my bills. So I saw that the environment was getting toxic. I saw that I was not feeling like myself in it no more. I saw that my spirit was getting drained. I saw that it was no longer for me. Though it won't just the co-workers or my boss and whatever like that. It was none of that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It was more so me seeing me not be 100% what I needed to be. Some may look at me and say, well, what is your next endeavors? You have to ask God about me. I don't got nothing to do with me. I told God, I don't got nothing to do with me. Lord, you are here to fight my battles. You are here to show me what direction I'm going in. You are going to be the one who placed me in the position I need to be in. You, God, and only you. So I really cannot answer those questions for you guys. You will have to go to God and say, hey, God, what you got for Didi? Because that's the only way you're going to be able to get that answer. All I know is I was obedient. I did what God asked me to do. And I feel very free. I feel like I'm proud of myself and I know God is very proud of me. But I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that I didn't have doubts. So technically, I was supposed to put this 2 weeks notice in so it can be December 1st was supposed to be my last day. And I kept feeling like, Lord, it's timing. I don't know what's going on. So every time I went to go say it, it never came out my mouth. Every time I went to go do what God asked me to do, I never did it. It seemed like when I got ready to say, I'm putting this 2 weeks notice in, I was never able to do it. It was like something was always blocking it or something was always trying to stop it. And I was like, what is going on? So I kept trying to rationalize it and say, well, maybe God is saying don't do it. But that's not what God said. So you got to understand something. When something is not for you no more, and God has elevated you spiritually and mentally and emotionally, and it's time for you to go on to other endeavors, the enemy can make you think that things are going to get better. This is what it's going to look like, and this is where God wants you to be. And the enemy can confuse you, and yes, he can. And he can sound just like God and twist God's words around and say, well, this is where you're supposed to be, and that's why you ain't able to do it. He was trying to twist all my words, but I'm going to tell y'all something. God was not going to let him twist it today. For some reason, God said, nope, he ain't going to twist it today. Not today. And I knew it was God because it was so smooth the way it went. It did not feel like I was upset or hurt. I wasn't feeling complacent. I didn't feel lost. I had a sense of peace when I did it. I knew God was already talking to me about doing it, but I just couldn't get the right time. And God said, this is the right time. I'm going to make room for you so that you can have the right time. And I asked God to do it. I went for my walk today like I normally do, and I said, Lord, all I can ask you to do is you show me the right time. And God showed me the right time. And I am so happy that I did it. Yes, there was some fear about where do I move next. There was some fear about, oh my gosh, how am I going to pay my bills? And Lord, what do you want me to do? There was a lot of fear in that. But then God spoke to me. If I did it before, I'll do it again. The same way I brought you into that position is the same way I'm going to move you into something else. I have to understand that God has showed up for me all through my life, not just now. So in the flesh, yes, we can get discouraged because we're human. In the flesh, it does feel like I did the wrong thing. But in my spirit, as long as I stay in my spirit, I will know I am moving in the right direction. God is so proud of me. I cannot begin or wait to tell you guys more and more about what God has for me on this channel, what God has for me even on my podcast channel, even though that's under construction, that is coming up. I want to be honest and transparent with you guys. There's a lot coming that half of you do not know about. Please get ready to see more of me. Please get ready to see God work through me. Please get ready to see the not just the manifestation, but his supernatural powers. Get ready to see what it looks like to be obedient. Get ready to see what it looks like to hear God's voice. Get ready to see what God will do for you when you walk out on faith, when you trust him and you trust no one else. Get ready to see what it looks like. Get ready to see what it feels like. I promise you guys, this is not the end of me. This is just the beginning. And I feel so free. I have been doing a lot. I'm going to touch more bases about how I've came up to this conclusion. I'm going to touch more bases to you guys about how God has set me free from so many people, things that does not serve purpose in my life. He removed things. I was in my isolation season, and this is where this is all stemming from. This didn't just happen overnight. It didn't happen over a day. This has been a course of months, okay? So I just wanted to tell you guys, honestly, just stay tuned. And I told you, in order to be in tune, you got to be in tune. I am so happy. I can't believe I did it, but I can believe I did it. So I'm really, really not, guys, the way I felt before, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Excuse me. I wasn't sure. But God told me, you cannot rely on places that are not going to elevate you. You cannot rely on places that do not see your best of you and the good of you. You have to elevate because your spirit and your anointing being placed over so many people's lives. God said, I sent you here for a purpose. I did not send you here to be cast out into the wind. I did not send you here to clock in and out like everybody else. You are a different person, Dina. And that's my real name. I don't mind sharing that because I am telling you how God spoke it to me. Listen to me when I tell you, when God is asking you to do something, release the stronghold. I don't care if God is telling you to release a relationship that no longer serves you. He's telling you to release a job that no longer serves you. If he's telling you to move from a location, a home, I don't care what God is asking of you. Please be obedient and do it. I know it's going to feel scary. I know it's easier said than done, but God is going to show you just through me why it's important to listen to him. I thank you, babies, for tuning in. Please stay tuned because you're going to see more of me. Please keep praying, reading your word, fasting, and really trusting and standing on his word, because I promise you what you're about to see is everything God has promised me. Thank you so much for watching. Continue to smile on purpose, and you guys be blessed. Please be blessed this new year, but be blessed on purpose. Bye, babies.
Heroes have been forgotten. I hear